Radio show today. I'm going to end the main transmission with 5 minutes of Deborah Jeane Palfrey on my show just back in mid-March. She was killed, murdered. The disinfo agents are now saying they've confirmed that she hung herself. They murdered her, and this is how they do it. And they killed one of the girls she had that was reportedly hooked in with the White House, and they'll probably kill more of these women. They could cut their heads off and on TV and have guys in black uniforms do it, and the public would say it was done by the Easter Bunny if the media told them. So here's this poor lady right now. I'm going to come back and go into overdrive on the Infowars.com audio streams. So let's go ahead and go to this. And well, look, I mean, she's already dropped the atomic bomb on them. She's already released the numbers. Yeah, I have, and not to be concerned. I have no intention of letting anyone buy me off or make any kind of a deal with me. And you're not planning to commit suicide. And I'm not planning to commit suicide either. The fact that you're so visible really protects you going on Larry King and other big shows, but you want to put it on record that you're not planning to commit suicide? No, I'm not planning to commit suicide. I'm planning to go into court on April 7th if indeed we do have the trial, and I plan on defending myself vigorously, and I plan on exposing the government in ways that, I do not think they want me to expose them. I want them to explain to me in open court why they came after me. I mean, how would you not know that it was Cheney? And how do we know that Brandy Britton, one of your girls who committed suicide, didn't commit suicide? Well, we don't know about that. There's two schools of thoughts. One says yes, one says no. But regarding Dick Cheney, he very possibly could have used the service. I don't remember him. I'm sure he used an alias. After all, he probably would not have used the service once he became vice president. That's pretty obvious, and became very well known. But in the mid to late 90s, as he faded off the radar screen, and during the Clinton years, I could have sent easily a 25, 26, 28-year-old woman, we hired age 23 and up, who would have had who would have been 18 years of age when he was the Secretary of Defense back in the late 80s and early 90s. And to be honest with you, she wouldn't have recognized him. But why is his name coming up? Well, there are people who claim that Wayne Madsen, who claims he has sources confirming it. These sources are not coming forward, though. Well, I know why. If it's true, boy, this is dangerous. What were the circumstances that made people question Brandy Britton's death? Well, people say that she was a very upbeat person, a very positive person, that she was going into court, she was ready to fight him. That she absolutely was not going to give in, and all of a sudden, I think a few days before she committed, before she was to go to trial, she committed suicide. And her family members, her friends say that this was extremely abnormal. She was not in the frame of mind to commit suicide. That perhaps she knew something. There's been a lot of speculation about that. She had very little to lose. She wasn't going to go to jail. She was simply being charged on a prostitution case. She'd been busted, but I guess she was going to name names or something. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's what they thought she was going to do. Maybe that's what they thought I was going to do when I suddenly closed my business in August of 2006 and was selling my house and trying to move to Europe. I had no intention of doing any such thing. I just had every intention of just moving on with my life, and they panicked and thought that I was going to do something similar to what folks. You're saying. Okay, John, thanks for editing that. We'll play more tomorrow on the main show, 11 to 3 p.m. Central. Now in overdrive at the Infowars.com streams. Wayne Madsen's going to be on with us to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about other big developments on this case. PrisonPlanet.tv viewers, you can watch right now.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Be sure to visit GCNlive.com today. U.S.